Algebra 1, Unit 8B Study Guide, Solving Quadratic Equations Using the Quadratic Formula. Some quadratic equations can't be solved by factoring or by using square roots, and so in that case we can use the quadratic formula. So the first thing that you need to be sure is that your quadratic equation is in standard form, which is ax squared plus bx plus c, and that's equals 0. And then pick out your a, b, and c values. So in this problem, our a value is 4, our b is 8, and our c is -1. Then you can just plug it into the formula. So we'll take the opposite of b plus or minus the square root of b squared minus 4 times a times c, all divided by 2 times a. So we'll get -8 plus or minus the square root of 64, and then multiply the next three numbers together. Think of this as a -4 times 4, which is 16, -16, times a -1, which gives you positive 16. So that means you're going to add 16, all divided by 8. So we'll keep simplifying under the square root. That becomes 80. Now 80 is not a perfect square, but it has factors that are. And I'm going to go for the biggest factor. That's a perfect square, which is 16. So the square root of 16 is 4. So I'm going to take that square root of 16, and the 4 goes out front. The factor that I have left, 5, has to stay underneath because I can't evenly take it. And then I have 8. Now the last thing I need to do is look at all the numbers that are alike, that are not in the square root, and see if they can be simplified, divided by a common factor. So we can divide by 4. So -8 divided by 4 is 2, 4 divided by 4 is 1, and 8 divided by 4 is 2. So then finally we can write this as -2 plus or minus 1 times the square root of 5 all over 2.